Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Wingman Wisdom. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. I'm a RV lover, a lover of the great outdoors. I've owned and run a campground, very intensely involved in the operations of that campground for 8 years. I think I know a thing or two about the RV industry. Now, in doing these videos, and just the kind of person I am, I do a lot of research, a lot of background, a lot of reading, and I try to learn as much as I can about the history of the RV industry and where we are today. So whenever I get something, whenever I hear something, or I read something like is in here that makes my antenna go up, what do? Well, I go to the guy I call the RV guru. He's my friend Kevin Frazer, and try to get him to provide an explanation. I'm going to read something to you that, I hold on to some old stuff. Let me get my glasses here. This is from the RV industry report from 2021, so last year, Q3. And it's from the analysts at J.D. Power. They say the seller's market, now this is a year ago, when the market's red hot. Market for dealers with used motorhomes, trailers, campers continues throughout the fall. The supply and demand relationship is expected to continue. Road trips are popular, blah, blah, blah. It says smaller vehicles are commanding amazing prices, with camping trailers averaging 39% more during this time period. How can 39?
Half of that time period was the pandemic. Nothing happened. Everybody was closed down.
But it says that the values increased by 39%. They're worth more money, 39% more during that time period. And then it continues. It says, I found this kind of interesting. It talks about J.D. Power. It says the team, J.D. Power Specialty Services, is a leading provider of specialty vehicle valuation products and services to business. Our team collects and analyzes tens of thousands of wholesale and retail transactions per month.
Say that again.
The team collects and analyzes tens of thousands wholesale and retail transactions per month, and delivers a range of guidebooks.
Hey, you're a member of the press. Shouldn't they kind of just take 1 month and send you the spreadsheets? They don't have to tell you what your formula is. They don't have to tell you where they got the data. That I'm incredulous. No such thing has ever happened.
So
they're making it up.
As I've said, I have no axe to grind with J.D. Power, but when somebody makes a statement like that they review tens of thousands of wholesale sales a month, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. When I called up the dealers, 12 of them at random on their list of their dealer advisory board, and only one of them knew what I was talking about.
But they also told you that they got transaction sale values from auctions, right?
Right.
But in the RV industry, auctions aren't like the car business, and it's not all digital and remote and all that stuff. And the stuff that ends up at auction in the RV industry is predominantly repossessions and insurance units that have been totaled out. That hardly gives you a proper retail sale value. No, they got to provide you with, they don't got to do nothing. They can keep up the scam as long as they want. But that's what this sounds like.
Okay, I'm going to pull up a picture here. We were talking a few minutes ago about used values. I sent this to you, and it's just as an example. This is a real, legitimate sale. Somebody's trying to sell their RV. It's a 2021 Heartland Trail Runner. It's a bumper pull.
Oh, yeah.
And says asking for payoff of $29,000.
That's the key thing, asking for payoff. I want you to get me from out under this loan. I looked up that 2021. It's a Heartland Trail Runner. I competed with that unit in 2021. Mm-hmm. And my local Heartland dealer sold it brand new for $20,699 in late 2020, but it was a 21. I had the ad. So it's gone up in value by more than a third, almost 40%. No, he owes $29,000. That's what he's got to get out from underneath it. And if you got a situation like that, you've checked the title, there's a lien on it by going to DMV with the title number and the VIN.
Right.
You might want to avoid buying it. Now, if it's a compelling bargain, you want to know from the seller how they're going to deliver title to you when you come to pick it up, should you be the winning bidder. They have to explain that.
As a seller, I think an individual private seller, it would be pretty important to contact my lender before I even find a buyer, just so I understand the process of me getting a clear title, how they have to get payment, and so forth. Yes?
Yeah, I understand that for 50 years, but you're right. They may not. So they should talk to their lender, a seller that has a loan on their RV. You can't just go out and offer it for sale, get a buyer, and then say, I'll get you the title later. Pay me for it, and I'll use that to pay it off. No, you got to think it a little way through. There could be a way to do this, and some lenders will allow you to have your buyer send a certified check to your lender that retires the debt, and then the lender will surrender the title to the buyer.
Well, do you see why I refer to Kevin Frazer as my RV guru? He is so smart. I hope you're learning some things in these interviews with him. If you have a question about RVs and RVing, if you have a topic about RVs and RVing that you would like to hear us discuss, please drop it in the comments below. I give you my word, I put it on my list. And next time I'm with Kevin, I will do my very best to address whatever the topic is or question that you might have. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home. See you again soon.